Good morning. We are 24 minutes late because I forgot this is what the alarm was for. I forgot they were posting it like as soon as things were going, so before we hop into it, listen, covering this patch because we're getting even closer to 1.0 from what I can gather playing for the past year or so. Well, 2 years now. Wow, time. Let's not get into that. Anyway, spoilers, eyes going everywhere, whatever. Yeah, I get excited for patch notes. You know, I used to play the WoW, but kind of was more laissez-faire with these ones, with everything that's went on and stuff like that, and not even being out. Like, why review and put so much into games? But it's for feedback, you know. And you know what? At the end of the day, I played Tarkov. I paid for it. I'm not gonna. Whoops. I forgot I was in queue for an arena match, and that shit is. I just walked away. I never got in, but they're adding stuff. I want to see what this is going to be about, basically. I'm not going to get too into it. It's a game. I've got a lot more shit going on. Okay. So, we got 15. What? I must be new to the web. Oh, yeah, okay. I've never, apparently. Actually, I haven't. So, what do we got? Factory work. All textures. Geometry. That's going to drive me insane. Can I just can't click there. I'm going to have to. I'm too tired for this. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to play on first day wipe. Basically why I'm going over these, because I have something to be interested in. Have some update. All textures and geometry of the plant building, its interior rooms, cellars, structures, and machinery have been completely redesigned while maintaining the general dimensions and layout of the original location. Okay, so like new boxes, I'm assuming, new pathings, corners and stuff like that. Take your shots. To change it up, blockades, probably what's going on there. But the pathing is probably going to be the same. Maybe expanded, I think. Rooms, basements, and workshops have been refined while maintaining large-sized objects in the original locations. So, like, filing cabinets, desks, probably all going to be the same, but, like, cleaned up. I think I saw a video at some point where it's, like, the trash on the floor wasn't... It was just thrown there. So, then we got some areas of plant and the cellar area that connects all 4 workshops have been expanded. Added outdoor areas around the plant. Added outdoor. Okay, this is confusing because I swore there was nothing outdoors. Gonna be, I don't know. Never mind. I didn't have a fucking clue. I just going off of what I heard. Added several new crosswalks at dead end locations. That's pretty cool. So like the fenced areas on certain paths are gonna have like a notch to, so you can't get cornered, maybe. Improve the upper level area, the workshops, raise your accessibility. So like the rafters. Spawns and extracts for PMCs and scabs and match expanded areas. Improved all the AIB. Redistributed the loot and containers throughout the location. Add new tasks to the new location. Okay. I mean, it's bringing newness to one of the oldest maps, right? I don't want to go over this. I don't. Like, the name partisan, I'm not gonna lie, it goes pretty hard. Okay. They should have just left it at that. Not much is known about his background. None of. Oh, you can't see my actual hand going over this. None of this. Just get rid of it and make us confused. So, yeah. Known background. People say that he's a combat veteran, obsessed with tripwires and booby trapping since those days. He is in good terms with Jaeger. Their goals and moral compasses seem aligned. Perhaps their military past. Okay, wouldn't setting up tripwires be like the worst thing to do if you have high morals? Because like you just leave one, and like a guy just hits it and didn't do anything wrong. Then again, this is Tarkov. Not everyone's accurate in life. A little hypocrisy, no? I'm trying to be a better person. Here's a tripwire. Moving on. Partisan holds firm to his principles and I just think his mental level of like hierarchy of importance somewhere just went tripwire than people. That's okay, you know. It sometimes we just gotta know our priorities. Anyway, that's just background. The boss appears at forest type locations. Does that count? Customs, because they have the pathing in between, like everywhere. Shoreline woods, obviously. Lighthouse technically, right? Wouldn't be reserve. No, reserves too like worked on. You just see him in one park of streets with a tree, and he can only go to that spot. Ground Zero won't be in it, and Labs wouldn't be in it. Stealthy approach, taking advantage of terrain. So I had a theory that they're probably going to use the priest-like mechanics for him. Just what I think. Just because, like, the sneaky tripwires and stuff like that. I never fought the cultist or priest, watched it. And, you know, I think they're going to try to bring that into it some more, in my opinion. This is what I want to know. Depending on the player's actions, generally it can be increased by adhering to more open play style and decreased for dishonest play style. Vague. Can we just say that? Vague. Because Partisan's not going to know if I just fucking lied to someone and said, hey, yeah, I'm working on a task. Not. Motherfuckers do that to me all the time. I know who you are. After you kill me. I know it. The number of triggers that change the value of karma will always be increasing, and the triggers themselves will be adjusted and balanced further. Number of triggers that change the value of karma will always be increased. Now, see, what I'm reading here is we have one for now, or two, and it works like 1 to 2 karma, and we'll keep inching it up until you disagree with it. I think, unfortunately, but I think starting lower, like using the cook's recipe idea, you know, you can always add more, but you can never take it back out. So like if you traumatize people with damaging them or too much salt in your dish, you're not gonna be able to replace that by making it quickly easy all of a sudden, because then you're gonna be like, I just got my face smashed the hell in and now you're spitting on me by making them like Teletubbies. What are you doing? Just get it right the first time. Or at least get it close. I think we can forgive that. But no, I think that's fine. You know, start it slow, see how they react, and maybe interchange if people are like barely knows anything. But I think they were very cautious about this. Maybe even could pull some crap, like remove some of the negatives after people are like, we don't even know what he's gonna be like. If he's gonna be a little something something, then like easy, people are just gonna do whatever, and it's just gonna be a loop. You know, because bosses ultimately turn into treasure chests, right? Map to map travel. I was interested in this. New game event. We got Bungie in here. No, during the marathon event. I'm sorry. This I just need to know more about. That's just my opinion. Like, we're gonna have to play it, or they're gonna have to define things a little bit more. New game event marathon. During marathon, location transits will only be available in the corresponding game mode. Marathon is available in PvP mode. Okay, trying to entice us back to that. I mean, we're gonna try it the first week no matter what, and if we can't get in, I think that'll make more than most who are like, okay, we'll see what it's like this way. Just drop off the first day, because I don't believe people have the patience anymore. And I could be completely wrong. I just know I don't. Unique achievement. Okay. Okay, so it's okay. It's not even gonna be long. After the event is over, all location transits will become available in all raids. It's temporary. Yeah, okay, so you gotta do it to get it. They're really trying to hook you back. Like, hey, do this. And then in a bit, it won't even matter. But you'll have the I Wasted Time Award, which, in all honesty, if I was better at the game, I would do it. I'm not gonna lie. If I enjoy something, I like it, I just want the stats on it, because then I'm like, okay, I did the challenges. This is my moment where I can say I'm done with it. But Tarkov's different. There's an inkling that I won't be able to put it fully down until the end is fully released, at least on PvE. So I have something to slowly work on and be like, okay, I completed it. I can see where like they either stopped caring about the story or didn't want to fill things in and get through. And if I don't ultimately never want to finish it, it just speaks volumes, because I sunk in a lot of time to learn and practice and try this game. I'll probably cut that part out anyway. So I don't see this working immediately, right? Something here. Okay, I'll still read it, sorry. Added the ability to travel from one distance to another. To move to another location, the player must enter the transit zone and select the appropriate option in the text menu. Location transits are available after 7 minutes from the start of the raid. During the transit, the player will be able to transfer some of the items found in raid, which will be moved to stash a certain price. Okay, so BTR mechanic probably added into there for the transiting, which is fine. After transferring the items, the transit timer will begin. When activating the transit and transferring items, the ability to exit the current location will become available, and the player will be forced to use the transit. When attempting transit in a group, players can use the transit only if all living members of the group are in the transit zone. If several players who are not in the same group use the transit at the same time, they will be transferred to the next location to get... What? That's great. Finally. The available transit directions are marked with a dotted line on the location selection screen. Add the marathon achievement for visiting all locations in the added the marathon. Oh, duh. It just added. Again, sorry. It's a little bit late, but I wanted to do this because family tomorrow. Tripwires. Added a tripwire installation feature. So this is our ability to get access to this. A single-use consumable item, the tripwire installation kit, is required to install the tripwire. The item cannot be found in RAID or bought on the flea market. What? The kit will be available for purchase after completing Jaeger's task chain. Oh. Man. Okay, fair enough. I feel like I don't want to get to level 60 for my mount again. Anyway, tripwire has a okay. We were here. When the item is in the inventory, the player gets access to tripwire mode by pressing the B key on appropriate grenades. What? Oh, and then you add it. The grenade must be in the hands to switch to tripwire mode. Tripwire has a minimum and maximum installation length. You can place it on any flat or slightly inclined surface. They can be activated in a number of ways. By shooting, good. By hitting the wire with explosion shrapnel, so grenade at it, I guess. By hitting the wire with any physical object, including players' boots, or players' bots and items. So, like, if you threw something out of your inventory and you were over a tripwire, it would go poop poop. During activation, the tripwire does not explode instantly, but with the fuse, yes. Tripwires can be disarmed. To do so, approach the booby trap grenade and disarm it. Through the context menu, disarming takes a certain amount of time. Having a multi-tool in your inventory significantly reduces the disarming time. I like that. That's cool. But here's what I don't like. I only have 3 slots, and I'm more than likely gonna get hit with these on frickin' Shoreline on my way in or out. So I just had a brainstorm. What is the dishonest gameplay? Is that removing camping? If not, people lay these, wait for them to defuse them, have that time, get their headshots. You know what I'm saying? Put them in the most obvious place, and someone's like, oh, free grenade or something. And then it was just a headshot. I hate having to avoid traps for everything. After disarming, you can pick up the... see, you can pick it up. So it's like, ooh, free grenade. I have to do my grenadier. Tripwires disarm on their own after a certain amount of time. How much? These are notes. These are patch notes. This should have a time frame in it. This... You know what I'm saying? Oh, right here. Dishonest gameplay should be explained more. Patch notes exist. What is the time? What is the reduced time if using it? Added the ability to mount weapons and use bipods. To mount a weapon, the player must aim at a suitable horizontal or vertical surface and press the mount V by default. Isn't mount item or like mountain walls and stuff V? Or My stuff's messed up anyway, whatever. Recoil and stamina consumption is reduced when mounting mount weapon bipod. Control V combined by the default. See, you can explain this. You can explain button functionality, but we're not going to explain times and tripwires for explosions. This is... it's kind of what I expect. The recoil stamina consumption... It's not... No, I should expect more. Is greatly reduced when firing a bipod mounted weapon. Okay, yeah. Mounting the weapon while prone is only available if the bipods are installed and deployed. The weapon makes sense. One thing I do want to say is I do like Tarkov's leaning while prone. Just gonna mention that. Just been playing some games and been trying to lean while laying down quick. The icon in the corner of the screen shows whether the weapon is mounted or signals that a given surface is not suitable for mounting. Alright, so you just can't. Which I wonder if it'll be a lot or little. I'm wondering how exposed and how forward that animation is going to be. Like, what are you going to look like when you're mounted? You know, is half your arm going to be sticking out the window? And I'm wondering what the stick like is going to be. Like, can I hop on it and then hop off it? Is it going to be like having to raise the gun if I pressed against the wall for like a split second where it's, or not a split second, look a little bit longer. It's not reactive. To pull it back up or pull it aside, you know, to center it. We'll see. New hideout zone for gear rack. Gear rack zone is added to the extended part of the hideout and has 3 upgrade levels. Okay. Each level adds a mannequin. Oh, okay. Mannequin display your gear. You can equip the gear from the mannequin or exchange the gear already equipped. Okay, so it's like a default spot. Mannequin pouch items and special slot items do not apply, which is fine because everyone's box is different. Wait, no, special items aren't. Well, pouches are different. Special items, everyone has the 3, right? Mannequin gear is displayed in the list of kits window. So I've seen this. I think it goes to Tabar. Yeah. You can throw stuff on the thing or their rack system. New hideout zone. Cultist circle. New cultist circle located outside the main hideout. You can sacrifice up to 5 items to this cultist circle. The value of each sacrificed item is added up. This total determines the value of items received as a gift from the cultists. The cultists cannot deliver items while you are in the hideout. Okay. I wonder if that means if you're logged on at all. Or just hanging out in your hideout, because that's fine. If the value of a single sacrifice is above a certain threshold, there is a 25% chance to receive items needed for active tasks and unfinished hideout zones. This speaks volumes to me. And it only reinforces my theory on the fluctuation of loot and how I don't think it's actually like very grounded, and they changed it a lot. But we'll see. The value of the sacrificed items is further increased by the bonuses from Sacred Amulet, Hideout Management Skill. The value of the sacrificed items is further increased. You get a bonus for this. You get a nice little bonus with the Unhinged. That's right. I forgot. Players who have sorry. The meme got to me. It's the unheard edition. I genuinely did not mean that insultingly. It's the unheard edition. We'll have the cultist circle built in. Okay, yeah. So they want that. Okay. Can I just say, I think if we didn't crack down on this thing, we would have had another one for like the goons. Like it would have turned into The Sims, expansion packs and accessory packs and everything for everything. AI and main reaction system. All right. Let's see. Let's grab a little whistle wetter. Oh. God, I need another whistle wetter. As a forever Timmy, I think. I could clear lobbies and I'd still assume I'm a Timmy. Sometimes these scare me more than people. Because I know what people want. They either want me to hurt, or they're just trying to do a task. These just want everything gone. So, added a variation of an AI behavior when spotting another AI or player in... Oh, you could have put, like, in parentheses and PvE mode, because nothing here seems like it's going in PvE. Oh, wait. No, everything is. Everything but the first thing. Marathon, right? The event. Yeah, PvP mode. Anyway. So, everything's changed. PvE mode. Behavior model is chosen depending on the lore relationship between the factions. Possible reactions. Instant aggression and attack. Friendly and less shown aggression. Total friendliness. Is this tied to defense? Like, I thought that's what the AI warning and attacking if not obeyed. Neutral and less shown aggression. I like the idea of different personalities. I do. The choice of whether being aggressive depends on the mood. If this is AI trained, their mood is going to be shit all the fucking time because everyone hates and abuses the bots because they get eyes. Excuse me. Eyes. You get hit in the eyes a lot. Like, I don't think anyone flexes harder than the bots in Tarkov. Alright. Depending on the mood of the bot and the faction of the target. Oh. For example, if an AI bear encounters an AI USEC, they are more likely to engage them, but not necessarily 100%. And I just realized we're not talking about scabs. Unless we're talking about all of them now. So, I don't trust the idea of AI PMCs ever being total friendliness, but I have a strong feeling now with that being a thing because of this guy. And then that red thread is connecting me down and explaining what this means. And I have a feeling it's what we all didn't want it to be. My opinion. Anyway, where were we? Their opinion or their personality. We were at how much personality was injected into these AI. There we go. The decision whether to be aggressive or peaceful is made for both players. Duh. Come on. I deduced that myself. Just kidding. Sorry. Tired. Cranky, I guess. No, I'm just probably not happy about how this is going to go. The chance of meeting a more aggressive AI PMC varies depending on the location. For example, on ground zero under level 20, the bots are more friendly, and in the lab, they are most aggressive. We have all been studied for their AI, just so you know. We are the bots. Anyway. Faction interactions will be implemented and balanced further in both PvE and PvP modes. Ultimately, it's just we're gonna have to see. That's all. I know there's been talk and discussion. I even wanted this because what is honestly the point of AI bears and USEC? Like, what is the point of bear and USEC? You know, you could have just made your one faction game and everyone could have been either rogue or not rogued, because ultimately some quests, but when it came to the PvE, they didn't do anything with each other, and it was a little disappointing because it just became well, no, it was clear the lobby of everything, which is good practice, but not exactly what you want if you were trying to make PvE your actual replacements for PvP, which, if this works well, it just might be for me. Just might be. So new weapons, I always like these. They can always be fun. Hey, look at that. Popular. Nope, just got an email. And it's not the Spectre divided code. Is what it is. So we're getting the Uzi. We're getting the Uzi Pro. Wait, what? I really wish I had pictures for these, but we will see them inside the game more, I guess. I know the M60, it's a giant LMG. Oh, light machine gun, yeah. So, different variants. That's all. That's all these are. Except this, I can't help but. Hey, Shrimp 3. The Magnum, the Eagle. Oh, nice. Okay, so different variants. That's what people wanted. Use different ammo sizes. That's great. They didn't. L5, L6. What is that? Level 6. No, I don't know what any of that means. AE, not AE. There we go. We get one other variant. Yeah, could be fun. Val got an update. Special sniper rifle. Special assault rifle. Submachine gun. What was it before? Their models just got cleaned up probably. New yep, for the Action Express. Ooh. I still wanted Winchester. Other weapon improvements. New attachments. Okay. Adjusted the functionality for pistol grips on the macro. Okay. Pistol, if there was a quick drop button on the grip. What? If there's a quick drop button on the grip, the interaction animation in pistol is changed. Oh, okay. You know, some difference. This is what I really want. I'm sorry, but I've been playing some Delta. I've refused to download ABI after what I saw about the ammo pricing. And just all that stuff. I won't really download Delta if they do that stuff too. I'm just playing because it's free right now, and I'm in a weird spot with games. But Like that whole mannequin thing, quality of life thing, that should just be given. You know. Sorry, this is important. Interaction pixel change. Improve the AI. Dog 1. Dogs Ace 3. Visuals update the grip animation visual. Operating gas piston. Add some animation variants depending on the installed attachments and new. Like, their stuff is like really good, and that's why I play Tarkov. It looks great. It functionally plays great, and there's a lot of stupid maintenancing that I wish I didn't have to deal with all the time. Added new types of equipment, armor, helmets, loot, new options for character customization. What does that mean? Okay. I'm looking forward to this, and I'm hoping they did some rearranging and placements, which I'm sure they did for this one. Okay. Quality of life. I think. Because now I don't know. If they're not going to spell it out for me, I don't know what they mean. Anything. Added the ability to smoothly adjust zoom for the following optics. No way. No way. So does this mean you can go the in-betweens? No, it can't. Default hotkeys for smooth zoom. It is. It is. BSG. You might have outdone yourself. A new icon with hotkey G is available. On the quick bar, it will display a grenade. The player will equip first. You can select a specific grenade. You need a PhD to play this with hotkeys, man. My grenade is still G, I think. Drop. Oh no! With this. Where is it? I'm not even gonna look for it. I gotta see the other two to remember what I was talking about. Nice and slow, Grandpa. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah, no, with all this, they're resetting your hotkeys. That's just a fact. You are not logging in without redoing all of it. The drop-down list displays only unique grenades with the respective quantities. I just put L's wherever I need to. The drop-down list displays only unique grenades with their respective quantities. Okay. It's just basically saying it'll tell you your grenades. Not ones you don't have, I guess. Added the ability to activate tactical devices and flashlights by pressing or holding a hotkey. Activate tactical devices and flashlights by pressing and holding a hotkey. Are we talking about individual? I think we need to add the word individual, if that's what we're talking about. Otherwise, I've been able to turn my stuff on and off already. Manual value entry in games. Manual value entry. I have the ability to manually enter the values in the game settings, for example, when adjusting mouse sensitivity. Oh, is that because it was a bar? What? All right. That's fair. Hotkey adjustments updated the sorting order of hotkeys in the controller settings. Dude, no. Oh wait, no, that's fine actually. No, because I switched you to my give a thumbs up, wave, and yell at people. The voice commands. Oh, we can always change it ourselves. I appreciate you guys putting it somewhere though. Balancing changes. Simplified the objectives for tasks set up. Long road. How can you... Did you mean like shorten them? Shortened them? Because it's pretty simple. Put this on, go shoot. Or did we minimize it to any shotgun and any AK, not like the 74 variant and not the MP variant? Because I've seen those people with Taz's and wearing a scab vest in that. Completely remove the trade offer for classics, body armor, plate carriers, ballistics, and helmet modifications from traders. These items can now only be found in raids. That's a W, but that's going to cause a lot of no. Well, personal cheats, I guess, not like people selling it, but yeah, it's going to cause a lot of, I got to go get this, so I have this. Change the availability of ammo on the flea. Now all ammo with less than 42 penetration is allowed, with a few exceptions. I gotta get in this game and just read everything again. Slightly reduce the damage of some 5.56 4.5 caliber ammo. Wasn't that already taken down a notch? 39. Increase the damage. So we are increasing the AK. Okay, cool. Alright, you know what? I like it when they change the guns we use in any game. I just don't like having to play meta slaving. Like, okay, we're playing it like this now. I like being able to use everything. If I want to be able to use everything. Now element. Okay, so technical. I was hoping this one's going to be bigger. Equipment clipping, yeah. Implemented the anti-clipping system. Now elements of helmets, glasses. So everything should look cleaner. And you shouldn't be able to put things on that you shouldn't be able to put on. Animations reworked the animation of playback system to increase the accuracy of the first third person synchronization while where possible. What is that? Is that just when you go into hideout and it zooms in over you? Optimize left shoulder animations for more smoothness. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to rebind that then. Added special door interaction animations. The number of interactive objective animations will increase further in the future updates. So we're smoothing things out. We're getting our like functionalities, graphics, redesigned weather condition display system, players client, fix the bugs that led to unpredictable weather conditions. Are we getting our fog back? Is the fog back because wipe? Improved the cloud visuals. Clouds react to weather changes more realistically. I do like that. Even if I have it choppy settings where like the sun slowly is going down because it's that time, or it's coming up and like on the ground you see the light like even glitching more and more, but like it's happening. It's like cool. Where was I? Weather, clouds, FSR technology to... I'm going to let someone else test that out. Oh. Never mind. Switch the in-game season to summer. Fair. I was about to say it's almost at the end of summer, but that's just being ignorant to my own location. Sounds. Improved the environment sound system. Developed a component that tracks the position and rotation of the listener and moves the source along predetermined curve, changing not only the position of the source but also exposure angle by changing. So either they've been cooking on this and this is the one that they want to use and this is how it's going to be and it's going to work, or is it something new that they're trying out and it might not be that great. Implemented a large number of different sound sources, enhanced immersion, flow of water through the pipes of the factory, the rat. Oh, no way. Rats and events and many small details are randomly played, as long as it's not like insane. I do like it. Electronically, the generators and the air coming out of the boilers. Sound system performance optimization calculation algorithm adjustments. Transferred the whole algorithm of multi-threaded calculations. This is out of my understandings. Finalize the search and calculation of the angle between the source and the listener. See, this could mean something big. To me, it's buzzwords and humbo. Improve the use of depth to determine its... Okay. I know depth because I use depth. Improve the curves tuning, which is responsible for the volume decay, and the sound propagation in complex geometry locations. So we're talking like hiding behind a box with it being slightly muffled against your one ear, but like if someone threw a grenade against a wall in front of you, you hear the ping on the right more. And how does this affect our headsets? Because we all know a headset is more valuable than a helmet. With these adjustments, overall sounds is smoother and a better grasp of the sound source's location. That is what I really hope. Because I've been... Listen. Deadly Silence, Ninja, you know that stuff. My ears are trained to try to find you. When I play Tarkov, it's like throwing all my FPS skills into a gambling sound blender. I'm only getting older, so I can only assume it's gonna get worse. Anti-cheat update. Sorry, I think my eyes got overexcited. I was still up here, right? Headset adjustments. Improved the separation of weapon sounds and other sounds into different compressor channels. Added the splitting of sound subgroups and increased the number of customizable parameters for more control. I spoke that one really slow because I don't think I understand any of it. Added the splitting of sound subgroups and increased the number of customizable parameters. I gotta take your word for that, I guess, because I don't know how many customizable parameters you had, but we have more now. Adjusted the frequency response, noise reduction level, yes, and compressor values, as well as their technical specifications to match the specs of the real headsets. Fair. Now, you know what they expect us to do, right? We all gotta buy a real headset, you know, get our Sorens and stuff like that, and we have to learn that way to see if it's really accurate. Recorded the real active headsets that are used in game. Oh, like the... No, they didn't. The sound of shooting and environment sounds in them to allow further fine-tuning. Excuse me. That means they still have all these guns. Actually, of course they still have access to all these guns. But really, to go back out in the range and do that per headset like that, and... Again, that I will give you severe credit on. The sound, if it's legitimately really done. Recorded the... So we calibrate our headsets. This is just sinking in, sorry. Wow. Nifty. Recorded the real active headsets that are used in the games. Yeah. Can we just say I just wanted this to be bigger? Implemented protection against a series of exploits related to monitoring loot on player/location using forbidden software. Okay. Implemented protection against a series of exploits related to a network synchronizing unfair movement using forbidden software. Okay. Fix a number of visual bugs in geometry and textures and all. Incorrect spot. Oh, some of these seem like they might be important. Display KD and short and full profile statistics. Fix the incorrect display of longest. Oh. What? Oh. Do we have to go to Tarkov Arena? What? Okay. Well, so I mean, about after 40 minutes of just talking about what all they're doing and some of my input, I mean, there's some good, there's some questionables, there's things that could use more explanation, but hey, it looks like some good stuff coming for something I already paid for. Let's play it a bit, you know. And if I see you out there this way, just remember, say hi before you shoot me. Let's have a great time out there, you know. Just because we get angry at it doesn't mean we can't, you know, remember, we're all playing the same game, trying to have some fun. But y'all have a great one.